What's happening, everyone? So, like it says, this is episode point 0.5. I don't know how this sounds. I'm coming to you live right now from this dark. It's not dark, it's obviously light. You can watch the video. There's a this really exciting project. So, hopefully, the sound comes through okay. This is point 0.5. This is happiness. It's one of the news here today. Co-host Alkai should be on, or better be getting on for like the next go round. Um, as you can see, COVID is going to be outside. He's still looking for the food. And something. So hopefully find the food here so we can come on and we can get a little back and forth so it's not just me yapping to about that. So it's kind of, yeah, so thanks for joining us. We found it all. I was on the numbers. Like they were kind of so we remember like the one like and I think that's the one last year. Sounds good. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm back talking for nothing Colorado. I'm not even thinking. We're doing that I like how I'm doing. Put this together. Back up to yeah, from the this is a lifting every podcast. So we're going to do it and get through how we get to everything. We already have sponsors yet. Do you have a list of people that I want you to get in touch with to help us with money so this is stuff. So I think it's a lot of and something that you want to be a part of. So first, I want you to shout out to because that young man is pretty much everything. His dad is two guys. He's a producer around for a long time. Has the time for Matthew, so we got that up with him. So we do appreciate that. If you could do it, a little bit of the background music, I think you could on my own without the sound on the background. That's what I was DJ Fresh. You can follow him. But you can follow him at DJ Fresh, for lots of cool stuff. So anyway, music stuff, that's out of the way. Music's going to be a big part of the podcast as well as obviously the lifting. So the first thing, first company that I want you to help support is going to be Legacy Life Insurance. It's myself, Craig at Legacy Life. So whether you're looking for general life insurance, investing into your retirement, or simply not wanting to leave your family in a bad situation when the inevitable happens, I will help find the product that works best for you and whatever you're looking for. So if you want, you can go to a free quote, get a free quote. Just contact Craig Legacy Life on Instagram. Send me a message. I'll get back in touch with you. I'm licensed in most states, so I can help you out regardless. So again, Craig Legacy Life. And then a big one here, my man who did the logos. He's helping with the design of the apparel and everything, putting all the digital media stuff together. My man Zon, I know, but his name's Zon. I'm telling you. Right here, I want you to contact him. Zontopia.com is his website. Any digital media needs. He's an artist, great artist. So you can buy artwork. You can buy, you can have him design logos. You can have him set up websites, all that kind of cool shit. So he's got that. So I want you to check out Zon for that. Again, like I said, he handles our store, what's going to be our store. And so it's in the process. We're looking for a grand opening. We're hoping next Friday, I think, is when we're hoping to kind of have it all completely up and running. Kind of a full apparel line of Lifting Ugly is going to be pretty cool. If you're on my Instagram or Facebook already, you will have seen kind of some sneak peeks into it. into some ideas that we have going, and that's kind of the direction we're taking this. There's more than just what I've shown that's going to be on there, but that's been brought to you by Zon's helped out with a lot of that process. But what I want you to do is go to the website here, lifting-ugly.myshopify.com. And what you can do when you get on that landing page is you can enter your email, and it'll keep you updated and let you know when that shop opens. So that way you can kind of be in line and you can be one of the first to grab one of these things as they come up. Get the first run. That way you can be, the coolest ugly dude at the gym lifting in our stuff before it becomes, I don't know, it ain't gonna become that popular, I'm guessing, but it ain't gonna be no gym shark, but it'll be pretty cool, you know what I mean? So anyway, Lifting Ugly, my Shopify, get ready on that, which brings me to the next thing. Obviously, podcasts have different ways of making money. One of those things is support from the listeners, which we're trying to bring you a good show so that you'll want to support us. So we do have a Patreon set up with different levels, just kind of general support levels. But we do also have our higher levels offer discount codes for the website, so that you can get kind of a little bit of discounts on the apparel and the things that we have listed there. So again, Patreon, let me get that back up there. There we go. Patreon.com/liftingugly. We'd appreciate the support. As right now, this has been a labor of love and money that we've been putting into this just to get this up and going. So any love, any support that we can get back, is obviously greatly appreciated. So hopefully you can enjoy these shows and we can, have some fun in the process. All these links are going to be in the description, and you can click on those, and we'd appreciate all the support that we can until we can, bring on, we always want the support for those. And then hopefully in the future, we'll get some different sponsors that we'll have come through that we can help suggest to you guys. And I'm not just looking for sponsors, just any sponsor to give us money. I'm looking for sponsors that, I'm not just going to be reading off ads for nonsense. That's not my goal. My goal is to have sponsors of good companies that will help you in, whether it's supplementation, nutrition, training, all that kind of stuff. So that's the goal. Give me a second. Refreshing beverage break. And if you're watching, insert future company sponsorship there. So anyway, all right. So I don't have a lot of the chats going. If you have chat on there, if you have something you want to say, go ahead and throw it on there. Hopefully I'll get to it eventually. So my main goal for this first run, obviously to see if this sounds okay, make sure all the video came up okay, the intros, just so I can make sure that when I do bring Alkai on, we can have this thing a little bit better tightened up. The other aspect of this is that I just want to get out of the way with kind of what the Lifting Ugly, just what the meaning is behind it. It came across, I had the idea a while back, and a lot of it came as I started doing more of a powerlifting type of training. The faces, when you're under that heavy squat, you're recording. Obviously when you're doing it, you're not really paying attention to how you look. But when you're under that heavy squat, you got the video of the heavy squat, the heavy pull, that heavy bench, and you go back and watch it and you're like, what the hell is wrong with my face? Why am I bright red? How did my mouth and eyes and everything contort into that look? That's Lifting Ugly. We're not talking about, lifting weight at all costs, ugly lifting as in, bad form. We are not part, we don't want any part of that. Everything is done with proper form. That's the goal. We're not here to hurt. that lifting ugly is not being in the gym to look pretty, not to be the cutest thing, lifting some little weights. That's not what we're about. We're about pushing yourself, just getting grimy, sweaty, getting that ugly, contorted look on your face. That's what we want. And that's everyone. This is not just guys, girls too. You can talk to a lot of guys. There's nothing that looks better on a woman in the gym than one who's putting in work. And so, I know a lot of people, we come to the gym so that we can look better, but we want to look better. The goal is to look better outside the gym. In the gym, you grind, you push so that you look better afterwards. And that's what we're looking for. So I have no problem with people wanting to look good. I want to look good sometimes. A lot of times I'm too old. I don't care what I look like, regardless. But I understand. I've been there before. So in the gym's the way to push yourself, kind of get that going. And so anyway, that's what Lifting Ugly is about. Push, grind, sweat, just nasty looks on your face as you're pushing for that last rep, as you're, getting that weight, then you're just struggling. That's lifting ugly. And that's what we're all about. We want to bring everyone together, let you guys understand that's okay. That's the way it should be. When you walk out of the gym, you look good. When you're in the gym, you'd be doing that ugly stuff. That's what we're hoping for. So we're going to talk about what you can expect on the podcast here. Is we'll be going back and forth, Alkai and I. In all honesty, it's just going to be a lot of BS. We're going to talk about everything. Everything and nothing at all is basically what's going to be talked about. We'll probably talk about kind of what we're doing in the gym, basic programming. We're not going to get too in depth because a lot of us pay for programs from other people. And then we also help do programs for other people. So obviously we don't want to give away an entire program when, that's a way that we make a living. But we will talk about programming, kind of some structure, what we're doing, cool sets that we were a part of, and we'll go over, that kind of stuff. We'll touch on nutrition, getting big, what you need to eat, dropping weight, what you need, just kind of basic nutrition needs as you're trying to reach your goals in the gym. And a lot of what we cover is in those aspects will come either from clients that we have in person that bring it to our attention that we'll discuss here, or if you guys make comments about what you'd like to know about, then it's a discussion we can have, and you can listen and hopefully get answers too. So basic programming, basic nutrition. We'll go over just dumb stuff we've seen in the gym, aggravating stuff we've seen in the gym. You've all been a part of it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to make fun of some certain things. So if you fall into one of those categories, sorry, but you'll know for the future. And it's all fun. We appreciate everyone getting out there, being a part of the gym culture and pushing yourself to, that next level. But we're not going to be afraid. We're not going to shy away from things just because might hurt a couple people's feelings. That's definitely not going to be what we're about. We will also talk a lot about music, as you may have realized kind of from the intro and the stuff I picked out. I'm really big into hip hop, so I will talk a lot of hip hop. I will be looking to get guests from the industry to do interviews as well. As well as guests, power lifters, strongmen, bodybuilders, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be looking for them as well, obviously, because we're centered around the gym culture. But a big part of the gym culture is also the music industry. So I do a lot with hip hop, so I'm going to be looking for those. Alkai is more of a metal dude, so we'll get his perspective on that part of it. And so that way it kind of give you a little bit of a well-rounded idea of what we're going to be doing, or what we're about music-wise, and ideas of things you can listen to, and upcoming things as well. those are probably going to be the two known things that we're going to talk about. I imagine as we go through this, we're going to talk about plenty of other things that just kind of whatever comes up as we're talking about. Obviously, with nutrition is food, and who doesn't like, a good food conversation? As we just, eat like fat boys, or, as we're trying not to eat like fat boys, and what all that entails. And believe me, we're far from perfect. We're never going to pretend to be. I've been on a garbage eating binge for, I don't even know how long. It's been a long time. So anyway, we don't want anyone to, we're not going to act like we're on the perfect nutrition regimen. But we love food, and we're going to love to talk about that as well. So that'll be something else that comes up. So again, it's going to be a lifting podcast. Lifting podcast is going to cover everything. We're going to cover all aspects of lifting that we have. I used to be a bodybuilder. I transitioned more into, I enjoy kind of a powerlifting aspect. And so that's the area I come from. Alkai's main focus is for himself is powerlifting. And I don't know if you can hear that background noise, but those are deadlifts going on, people. So anyway, we're going to be all things lifting, all things, whatever comes up. So thank you for watching this video. If you watched it, I appreciate it. This may be the worst one. Hopefully this is the worst one we do, because this is just me. They'll get better from here. I promise. So stick with it. Please share all the information, the websites, get your friends to follow, because the more followers we can get, the better it is for us. The podcasts are going to be available also on Spotify, iTunes, what are the other ones? Whatever other ones that you can download podcasts on, we're going to be available on there. YouTube, Facebook, obviously, Twitch, we got going. And so you can watch us on all of those. You can watch old episodes as we get further along. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, even just taking a listen just for a little bit. I do appreciate it. So again, this little brief mini podcast that I did today, I'm going to put these links up here so that you can follow me and the podcast and the apparel line at these locations at lifting_ugly on Instagram. YouTube is Lift Ugly, and Twitch is lifting_ugly. Facebook is also just, if you Facebook search Lifting Ugly, you can find our Facebook page there as well. Co-host is Alkai. Instagram, Hamahapia. I hope I said that right. He's the whitest Hawaiian you're ever going to see. I think the whitest Hawaiian I've ever seen anyway. But yeah, so anyway, Hamahapia is his Instagram. So HAMMAH_HAUPIA to follow him. I don't know if I put that in the description, but anyway, hopefully me spelling it out for you if you want to follow him. Just big old dude lifts lots of weight. And we're going to have a good time together. And then again, Craig at Legacy Life Insurance, Legacy Life on Instagram for any life insurance needs. Make sure you hit up zontopia.com for all your graphic and arts needs. Go on to our Shopify space, lifting-ugly, myshopify.com, to get your email put in so that you can be updated on what we have coming through. Very cool stuff coming through. I think the people I've kind of showed things to, they think it's pretty cool, and hopefully they're not just saying that because I was right in front of them. Hopefully they actually mean it, and I'm not just doing this just for nothing. So anyway, so go there, enter your email, and then we'll keep you updated on that. And then again, for all the support, patreon.com/liftingugly. Everything's helpful. We do in the upper tiers, we do have some give backs for those, being greatly appreciated for any donations, obviously, that we can get to help us along, as this is a lot just for fun. It was a fun idea I had, and I brought Alki along, and he liked the idea, and it's just kind of grown, and we're gonna try and make something of this. So again, my name is Craig. Thank you for watching the Lifting Ugly 0.5 podcast. Be on the lookout for the actual first episode where you get to know more about myself, my background, Alki, his background, and kind of get an idea of how the back and forth is going to go. And as we get more comfortable on this thing, it's going to get looser. It's going to get more fun. It's just one of those things that I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my camera, talking to myself and trying to figure out how this is all going to be anything. So hopefully with another person, it'll make a lot more sense. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your time. Make sure you stay tuned, follow all those things so you can get the next episode when it comes up. Wow.